Hey guys, Break here. Welcome back to day 2 of my Gold Cap Challenge. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks to everyone who watched last time. Remember, you can still enter the giveaway, so check out the last video if you want to enter the 1 million gold giveaway. Anyway, I'm starting off today buying some putrescents. Look at this. I can buy all of the different putrescents up for like sort of 20-25k, because I already have some of the 4s, and then I can sell the whole deck for 91k. I just did this now and it already sold, so I know it works. So I'm going to try buying 2 of each of these and see if we can make a quick profit. It's quite funny if this works. Okay, so I should hopefully have bought enough for making 2 of each. There is one, and there is the second. I literally made each of those for about 20k, and I can sell each of them for about 90k. It's crazy, and it's some very easy gold to be made right now. Maybe we can see one be sold. They're just selling like almost immediately when I put them up. It's the good thing about being on a high pop server. The prices really have crashed recently of the decks, but the cards are also quite cheap now, and there is still some pretty decent gold to be made, so let's see. Yes, because the Dark Moon decks have been kind of suffering recently, they've gone down a lot in price, I'm going to be switching to other professions today, and I will show you in a bit what I have been doing since the last episode. But I did go on to my main character and I leveled up 2 max enchanting and leatherworking. They're very, very cheap to level, both of them. It cost me like maybe 50k to level them both, so very cheap and worthwhile, because I now have every single recipe pretty much for leatherworking, every single recipe for enchanting, and there's quite a few very profitable things. And I will log onto my bank alt in a little bit and show you what I have been selling from the enchanting, but we need to do quite a bit of that, and maybe we will also level up another profession today, potentially alchemy, or I'm not really sure, but I want to have a go at a couple of other professions as well. But just look how quickly I get sort of undercut. So I'll just refresh it quick and I will post. So I should now be the cheapest, and watch and see how long it takes me to get undercut. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I came back an hour later and I have, oh look, 770k in the mail. But I also have sold both of them. We had to sell them a bit cheaper. The price went down, unsurprisingly, but still 65k and 60k. Cost about 20k to make just by getting those things out, and I had a couple already. So yeah, a good profit. So I've got what, 120, 145, got about 160k coming to add to my 770, and we should have another million gold mailbox to add on to the million gold I already have here, and the gold that I have on my bank alt. So things are looking up. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send to my main character, if I can remember how to spell its name. Yeah, I'm going to send 100,000 gold, and we are going to do some different professions. So I think that really is it for the super profitability of the Dark Moon cards. Everyone's kind of on that train now, but we move on and we will move forward and hopefully make a nice bit of profit with some enchanting items. So first I'm going to try the heavy callous hide. So we have 20 that we're going to buy, and it's about 2k profit per item, which is pretty awesome. So we buy 20, and then we just need the soul dust, which we already have, that costs nothing. And then we can make ourselves some enchanted callous hide, which should get us about 1,500 gold to 2,000 profit per item. Times 20 is at least 30,000 gold. And I just want to see how quickly they sell, because I have sold a couple already. Like I say, when I was leveling enchanting, I made a few of these and I sent them to my bank alt. But I'd be interested to see how they actually sell, how quickly they sell. So let us give it a go. And some of them have sold already, which is awesome. Now the next thing I'm going to try is leatherworking. Unfortunately the rest of enchanting isn't great because some of the gems are still really expensive on my server, so I'm going to need to wait until things kind of even out. But that's fine, we can move to something else. And I like the drums, and they make about 300 gold profit on my server, especially if you make the heavy desolate leather yourself, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. So I'm going to spend quite a lot. I want to sell a few drums because I'm interested to see if they sell, so I'm going to spend 60k on 3000 desolate leather, which we will use to turn into a 300 heavy desolate hides, and then we can make 100 drums, which is a good amount. And yeah, 100 drums with 250 gold profit per one is 25k, so not bad at all. Let's get crafting. So by doing it this method, it turns out I actually make 500 gold profit, including the auction house cut, from the drums. So no idea if they sell at the moment, like I say, but everything is worth testing right now, so I am going to just test and see. Okay, so that is 100 drums. I will send them also over to my bank alt, and hopefully they will sell. I've run out of gold already on this guy, but my bank alt is on a other account. I always have my bank alts on a second account, so I can play both at the same time. So I can see kind of what my bank alt is doing, and it also means I can like undercut and everything whilst playing the game. Not everyone obviously can afford to have another account, but I always like to have one. Anyway, I know that all of that callous hide, or at least most of it, has sold already. It's only been, what, like 15 minutes, so proves that the callous hide method works, and we just made about 15 or 20k just from that. However, we could make up to 50k from these if they all sell. So, don't know how much they sell, but we will have to see. For those of you who don't know, you can't use at max level the other sort of drums anymore. They've changed it so only like the new level drums sell. So these will be the only drums people can use if they're max level. So hopefully some people will want them. And I'm guessing when stuff like Torghast comes out, maybe it's going to be really popular. I don't know if you can use drums in Torghast. I presume you can. So drums should be a pretty good thing at this expansion. Okay, it seems like most of the things have been selling, such as the callous hides and the drums, so I'm going to send a load more gold over to my enchanter and make a load more of the hides and the drums and see if we can carry on with this pretty sweet profit. Still making about 1,000 gold each per heavy callous hide, so I think I'm going to buy 100. What do we think? Yeah, why not? Let's buy 100 of those. And I can make a pretty decent amount with the drums as well. So I am going to try and get those drums. What's even better, someone's put a load up for 190 gold, so I don't even have to do anything, just buy these out. How many can I buy? Let's do 500. And I can make 160 at 500 gold each, which should be about 80k. So if all of that stuff sells, I'll have just made 180k profit just from from 2 items. So I'll leave it until the morning. I'm going to send it to my bank alt. Hopefully most of it will have sold. I'll have a nice bit of profit. Okay guys, so it is the next day and I'm going to be opening up my mail to see how we have been doing. So first of all I'm opening the mail, the last remaining mail on my scribe from the stuff we did yesterday. It's another pretty much a million gold mailbox, just all of the decks, and then some of the individual cards themselves, which takes us to 1,540,000, which is awesome. And I'm then going to send that to my alt, and then we will go on my alt and see how much gold my alt has, because he has been selling all of the enchanting and leatherworking stuff. So yep, that is all good, and let us log over to my alt. Okay, so logging on my alt, we have a 2 million gold mailbox, but that includes the 1.54 million, but still that's kind of over 500k, pretty much 600k that we have in sales on my alt. Mostly just a lot of random stuff I've been crafting. The callous hides, the drums, a few like crystals, a few more of the cards that I sent over, more hides, more drums, etc, etc. So we can open all of that up, and finally we're starting to get a bit of a decent gold. So things are looking pretty good. We also have about 200k worth of drums still to sell, so that will take us to 2,200,000 at least, closing in on 2,300,000 with a few of the other things we still have left, the enchanting stuff. So yeah, that'll be 2,300,000 gold, so another sort of 500,000 gold made in the past few hours, the past day, which is excellent. And yeah, I'm going to work on getting up my other professions to max level, and I'm going to work on maybe leveling as well. I should probably start leveling at some point. But anyway guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to enter the giveaway, which was on the last video, episode 1, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and see ya.